Hi, my name is Dia Maté. I am 23 years old. I'm a singer-songwriter and I'm also the current Reina Hispanoamericana 2025. So I grew up in the South with my mom, my dad. I was an only child for the first 13 years of my life. So as you can imagine, I had a lot of time with my parents. I had a fruitful childhood. My dad really got me into sports, so we did snowboarding together, we surfed together, and my mom was the one who introduced me to modeling and fashion and all of the girly things. We'd watch America's Next Top Model all the time together. It's like our favorite show. My little brother came in when I was 13 years old, so we have a really big age gap. So he's like my baby in the family. He's 10 years old right now, so it's the four of us. My parents taught me a lot about the value of hard work and determination. My parents had me at such a young age. They were 20 years old, 2021, and they worked really hard to get to where they are now, just so that they can support me and my dreams. And that really inspired me and motivated me to do my best in school or in any endeavor that I wanted to try. Especially when it came to my music career and pageantry, I really tried my best to work as hard as possible because I know that success is not easy and it's something that you have to build up to. I went to an all-girls school first growing up, and then I moved out of there. I was in the States for 2 years with my parents, so I was in an American school. After that, came back home. I moved to an international school, so I went to German European School, Manila, where I got my IB diploma. And then after that, I studied briefly in Ateneo, which was communications technology. My dream from the beginning really had to be Hannah Montana. I don't know, when I was younger, I was obsessed with the notion that I could one day be a normal girl and then the next be the biggest pop star of the world. I wanted to be diva on stage. I loved performing, I loved being in front of the camera, and that was always my dream ever since, to be a performer and sing on the biggest stages. I want to make sure that I can finish my studies, get my degree, and hopefully work in the music industry as long as it's behind the scenes in a record label, maybe being an executive in A&R. And then later in life, after I did become a singer, I thought about it. My mom actually brought it up with me to become a pageant queen. She said, you know what, you already love performing, and pageantry is another art of performing with the pasarela and the Q&A. I guess it worked. I trained really hard, and then I competed in 2 national pageants. The second one where I was crowned Reina Hispanoamericana, and by the graces of God and a lot of hard work from me and my team, I won the crown. I guess the biggest influence that I had growing up was Norah Jones. And as a specific story that I like to tell everybody is when I was 7 years old or even younger, I couldn't go to sleep without playing Come Away With Me by Norah Jones or any Norah Jones song because it really impacted me. It really hit the core of my 6-year-old self. And other than Norah Jones, I listened to a lot of Dave Matthews growing up. So super halata that my parents' influence with music really affected the type of music I make today. Maybe not directly, but indirectly. So my music right now is pop music. I love writing songs right now about empowering women and empowering the community, especially the LGBTQ plus community and the youth, because I think it is so important that we highlight the struggles that we as women face, the community faces, because we have to create a more empathetic and inspiring environment for them to thrive, diba? And that's really what I want to do with my music now, my pop music. I still had that fire within me. Kasi even though in Miss Universe Philippines I didn't actually place. And I was devastated because we go through these pageants, 4 months of hard work, and you really believe in your soul that you're gonna make it. Kahit top 20, I'm gonna place, I'm gonna do it. And then when you don't hear your name called, it's like your heart sinks. It sunk to my stomach talaga. And there was an opportunity for me to screen for Miss World Philippines. And I only had 4 days to decide. Because super kulang yung tulog ko yung buong journey. 4 hours a night, didn't even eat. So I really thought about it. Do I want to put myself through that physical, trauma in my body again? Do I want to go through the mental battle of if I'm good enough? But I remembered to myself that I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing it for Cavite. I'm doing it for Morena Filipino women. I'm doing it for the girls that I fight for at Cribs Foundation. And I'm doing it for all the women that, want to be a beauty queen and feel that they can't be. So I said, okay to my mamas, I'll do it. I will join Miss World kahit mananalo ako or hindi, go. Just give it to the Lord. And then it worked out. I guess the trainings really helped. I really pushed myself. I pushed myself so hard. And then I was awarded with the Reina crown. And then I really promised to myself, to my province, to my country that I cannot let you guys down. I have to work hard. I need to study. I need to learn Spanish. And really do my best to win the crown. Oh my God. I guess with preparations, ang dami talaga. Ang dami kong pinagdaanan para sa pageant nito. I first had to learn Spanish because this pageant, Reina Hispanoamericana, is a Spanish-based pageant. The language of instruction is in Spanish. The pageant itself is in Spanish. All the girls that go there speak Spanish. And it's rare that a contestant cannot speak Spanish. I really had to try and make an effort to learn. And it helped because when I was there, I could understand them and half of what they were saying. And I was able to communicate a little bit. It made introductions easier. Yung second was preparing the gowns, the outfits. I'm just so glad that I had an amazing glam team. Randall, my stylist, I am so grateful for because he was the one who connected me with designers. He was the one who helped me conceptualize ideas, especially for my final gown, for all my everyday looks. And then other than that was making sure we had good content, mga pasabog shoots, what else? Pasabog shoots, tourism video, intro video, and I want to thank all the creatives that helped me with that because it was really helpful, especially ProShot. They sponsored the tourism video, and it was really difficult, but we were able to put it together, and I'm just so thankful that everyone was there to help. And then other than the tourism video was the trainings. Ito nga. So, sa finals, CJ Opiasa is my choreographer trainer for Reina, right? CJ gave me such a hard routine. It's so difficult. Ang daming ikot, parang 4 or 5 na ikot. I just kept turning, right? But it really helped because we practiced it probably more than 50 times, I have to be honest. Doing it over and over again just so I could perfect it so that when I get on the international stage, it's like second nature na. And Pasarela, and then Q&A with Coach Pico and Sir Joey Vilas. And we always practiced about being eloquent, making sure you're to the point. Not like this where I'm really making cuento and prolonging my answer, but they really helped me with studying and making sure that my answers were always correct. To be a role model is to carry a weight of responsibility, making sure that every action that you do creates a positive reaction, diba? You have to make sure that you have a good influence onto these people because, for example, for me with my platform, it's not only people from the community, it's not only beauty queens that watch, but it also is probably little girls who are watching what I do. It's a heavy weight, but it's a good weight to have. Because I want to carry that responsibility. I want to empower others because there was once a time that I didn't feel empowered, that I didn't feel I could be beautiful. I want to show these little girls that you may feel this way now, but just wait. Just wait until you are finally confident in yourself. You have to make sure you're around the right people because if you're around the wrong people, you're never going to be able to be yourself or feel your most confident. To all women, this National Women's Month, as someone who became a beauty queen, someone who is a singer, and someone who is an advocate, follow your dreams. Don't be afraid to fail. I have failed so many times. I may only be 23. I may be so young. But I've gone through a lot. And these experiences have taught me that if you trust yourself, if you push through with your dreams, if you continue to fight for what you want, you will get it eventually. You just have to wait with time. Trust in God, trust in the universe that it's gonna come back to you. So remember that let your inner beauty shine, be confident. You have to empower yourself because as much as other people are going to try to empower you, if you cannot bring it in from within and be empowered yourself, it's never gonna work. So don't be afraid, be brave, and be empowered. I am Dia Maté, your Reina Hispanoamericana 2025. Babae ako.
Simpol.ph. Living made simple.